Alright, so we got a GM 168 tooth starter, or flywheel, flex plate, because we have a torque converter. But this is going on a 71 El Camino, my dad's. We're trying to make sure the engine runs good. Found out the starter was crap, so we went and got another one. And whenever you get a new starter, you got to make sure that your clearance between the two gears, or preload maybe, is just right, so you don't get that crazy grinding sound if you ever put in a starter without shims, or maybe too many on the wrong side. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you get your starter, it should come with a drill bit or an Allen key. It's going to be 1/8 Allen key that came with my starter. And what you're doing when you read the directions is talking about this armature shaft right there. That's the shaft that this gear pokes out onto when you hit the starter, and the flywheel. So when you stick this in between there, it's going to be a little blurry, you shouldn't have any play between the armature and the flywheel. You can see my drill bit has quite a bit of play. That's because I'm still working on my shims, and it's actually not even tightened up. So what I ended up having to do, because this is way off, you can see some of the teeth on my flywheel got a little screwed up there. Sorry, I keep saying flywheel. Flex plate. I'm adding shims to the outside, not the inside. So it comes with 2 shims, at least on mine. You can go get more if you need them, and you can put them across both of these bolts. Or if having no shims and you have still too much wiggle between there, you need to add shims to just the outside bolts where your solenoid is, just this bolt. Now, what I ended up having to do is take both shims, cut them in half, notch out, make sure there was notch so it's just easy for me to slide in, and fold the motor over. Now, this just gives me even more thickness. And yes, this is what I need, probably because I really need a new flex plate. Some of these teeth are screwed, but the ones I'm checking against are good. You can see that they're not chewed. You can see some shiny bits on there because we've been trying to start it. But like, you can tell the difference between a chewed tooth like that and a good tooth like these. The ends of those are a little screwed, but I don't feel like dropping a transmission right now, and I'm going to a flywheel for a stick shift anyways. I just want to hear this thing run. Anyways, so I got all 2 of these shims cut, folded over, so I got a lot of shim in there. You most likely will not need this much. But we're going to tighten this up and see what it does. See if I have the correct amount of preload, or whatever you want to call it. So you just tighten up both sides. I don't have a shim on this bolt that I'm tightening now, because I want to, basically I'm twisting the starter around to be closer to my flex plate. Looking through my phone camera here to see what I'm doing. Squish those things on down. Make sure this is good and tight. One more. Alright. Now, if I can find out what I did with my little Allen key. Sorry for the gyration. Here it is. I'm going to stick it in there. Now, you stick it in from the bottom of your car, not from the end. If you do it from the end there and you're checking the actual teeth to the flywheel, you use like a paper clip or something. But if you want to use a drill bit or Allen key, now you can see I can't actually twist this in there. You can see I can twist it on the outside, but I can't actually wiggle it or anything. I can just get this in there and feel a little bit of sliding. If you can't get it in there, you got too many shims, or at least too many outside shims, or you need both shims to bring it further away. Alright? Cool. And that's how you install a GM starter. Thanks.